How quickly did this come together? It seemed 48 hours ago you were behind me on the URI baseline watching the basketball team. Heard you talking about how excited you were about the team. So how quickly did this come together?
You know, Ryan Bedford reached out to me probably about a week and a half ago and talked about his vision and thoughts around the position and what he was looking for, and thought I could be a great fit. And as my wife and I talked about it, as much as we love Rhode Island and love URI, it's been a great 18 years. This just seemed like a great opportunity and something that we were excited to embark on.
And you know, you talked to your wife about it. How emotional was that decision? You know, is the decision to leave URI?
We've cried a lot. She's cried a lot. I've cried a lot. I talked to our football program today and got so choked up, to our staff and got choked up. I love this place, and what that means is I love the people. I've been so blessed to have so many great friends and colleagues and student athletes, and it's a special place, and we just have enjoyed it. And I keep thinking, and my wife keeps saying to me, 18 and a half years is a long time. We've been very lucky, and so that's how I will continue to remember my time here.
You're going to UMass to oversee the football program, but what you did with the football program here, I mean, I can only imagine you talking to Jim, talking to the players. You built this program from the ground up, a top 10 perennial program now. I mean, just how hard is that to walk away from?
It's really hard. Coach Flem is a great friend and somebody that I value our partnership that we built together. When we gave each other a hug after that conference championship last year, it was special because we knew how much time and energy and work it went into it. So no, it's a huge point of pride. There's a lot of points of pride, but that's a big one. When I think about a program that struggled for as long as it had, you know, to be able to sit down and identify with the coach and say, hey, let's find out why. It's not the people, why, and let's tackle the why. And that was what we did, and feel great about the outcome.
And what you did with basketball, I mean, you hired the best coach in all of college basketball, some say. You know, the goal when you come to a place is to leave it better than as you arrived, and I believe that you have done that. So what have these last 18 years, just not only football and basketball, but all the programs, the new track coming to the school, all that you've done, the new renovations coming to the football stadium?
I think so much support that we've gotten, certainly with Mark Parlange as our president, Governor McKee, the speaker, the state legislature, they really stepped up huge. A lot of our areas of struggle were facilities, and we needed to make some improvements, and we took strides. You know, it didn't have to be home runs. We took some singles, some doubles, and now we got some home runs coming. So, you know, that's something that I'm very proud of and grateful for, because it's not, certainly wasn't me. It was a whole group of folks that realized it was important. And it was also our coaches and student athletes experiencing great success. So without their success and a story to tell, I'm not sure where we would be. So, you know, I've had some people say that very nice words that, you know, think about what you inherited and where we are. That's a great tribute. It's very kind, but it's a great tribute to so many people, and I'm just so grateful.
But vice versa, how hard is it, you know, when, you know, you go down Plains lot and you see a new track being built, and then URI football is getting this brand new renovation. So how hard is it to leave when, you know, you haven't really, you've brought it so far, but you're leaving when it's not sort of complete, I guess?
I think that's okay. We've been playing athletics here for 100 plus years, and we'll play for 100 plus more. So this was just my time, and my job is to leave it in the hands of very capable people to finish off the things we hadn't finished, and very comfortable and confident in that. We have great people here and great staff, and they're excited to see those things through, and they'll do an awesome job seeing them through.
And why UMass?
It's my alma mater. You know, I played football there, having a chance to. I worked there for 15 years. My wife went to school there. We met there. So in a lot of ways, it's home. And, you know, I really believe in when I talked to Ryan Bedford, the athletic director, who's been a longtime friend, about his vision, and, you know, especially as around football, you know, getting into the MAC and making that decision was a critically important decision as to what they needed to do to get moving on the right track. And that takes time. You think about what we did here at Rhode Island, it took time, identifying challenges. And so I bought into that a lot because I believe it makes perfect sense to me, and I'm excited to work with him Joe Harris-Semiak and the entire group there to move the program forward.
You moved the programs forward here. How sort of hard was it building, these programs up at URI, especially in this ever-changing landscape of college athletics?
I think from an athletic director, you have to be patient and methodical in some ways. That's not always easy for people, and it's not always easy for a fan base to understand. But I think we've been able to build a proven track record by making smart strategic decisions that are going to move each program forward. Maybe it's just one step at a time. That's okay, and we have to embrace that. I know that with sports, people want to win championships, no more than we do, no more than our student athletes do. But we have to make sure that everything's in place for them to do that in the best manner possible, and not one-hit wonders. We want to build sustainable programs, which is also hard. So I just feel really good about everything that we've done here. Always can be better. We can always be better, and sure, there's mistakes. But in the long run, it's a special place made up of special people.
The last day, November 29th, when you turn the light off in this office, just what are you going to look back at your 18 years and just, say, wow,
the people,
we did that?
The people. I will look back at the people and smile. I've gotten hundreds and hundreds of text messages today, and some great memories, great students, great former coaches, current coaches. The people here are who I'm going to miss. President Parlange has become a great friend. I got a wonderful text from the governor today that just, was so nice. People from all over that were just supportive. People I met here, and that's what I'm going to think about. It's always going to be about the people.
Going to be back on campus to see, track, football stadium?
I will absolutely. I may do it quietly. I may call somebody and ask for a quiet tour. But yeah, I'm going to come back and check those things out when they're completed for sure. That'll make me feel good.